Last game of the homestand, and it's Tim Wakefield who takes the mound, trying to sweep the Oakland A's. Day baseball from Fenway Park as the Red Sox and the Oakland A's wrap up the three-game homestand. Hi again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, and welcome to Red Sox baseball. It's truly been impressive what the Red Sox have been able to do lately. They're winning games, and they're doing a lot of damage late in games. The last three games, the Red Sox have scored 20 of their 23 runs in the fifth inning or later. On Sunday, in the final game of the series with Kansas City, the Red Sox scored 7 times in the final 4 innings. David Ortiz with a 2-run home run in the fifth, and then Mike Cameron in his first 2 runs, knocking him in with a double in the 6th inning. Adrian Beltre on Tuesday launching a 3-run home run in the 5th. Boston scored 9 times in the final 4 frames, and last night it was David Ortiz again, a 2-run shot in the 5th. They gave the Red Sox a lead for good as they scored a total of 4 runs in the last 4 innings. The Red Sox offense has been very impressive as we welcome in Jerry Remy. And Jerry, so has Victor Martinez along the way as well.
Well, Victor got off to a very slow start for the Red Sox. He was hitting the ball from the right side, but having trouble from the left side of the plate. But right now he's working on all cylinders. A great night a couple of nights ago, 5 hits, 4 doubles in that game, and you can see what he's done over the last 9 games. The .516 batting average, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 6 multiple hit games in that span of 9 games. So right now Victor doing the job offensively, and he's such a big part of the offense hitting out of that 3 spot. The other thing, Don, he continues to work behind the plate. Even in his time off before games, he's out working, throwing the second base with Gary Tuck. So he's one of the hardest working members of the Red Sox, and it's all starting to pay off for him right now.
Well, today the Red Sox have to deal with a left-hander in Brett Anderson, who's having a very good season for the Oakland A's. He comes in with an ERA of just 1.88. The first pitch is coming your way next. For New England Subaru dealers, Dunkin' Donuts, Your New England Ford dealers. Olympia Sports, the official sporting goods retailer of the New England Sports Network. Noni's 7-Day Croissants. And by your New England Kia dealers. Hey, good afternoon once again, everybody. Welcome back to Fenway Park, cloud-covered Fenway. As the lights are on here for day baseball from Fenway, Red Sox and the A's. And Tim Wakefield on the mound. His 8th start of the year for the Red Sox. A 1-3 mark, 5.68 ERA. And opponents hitting at .280 against him. Rajay Davis stands in and takes ball 1. Last time out for Wakefield, a loss against Kansas City lasted just 3 2/3 innings, giving up 9 runs. Walked 3 and struck out a batter. Red Sox have done a fairly good job of keeping Rajay Davis off the base paths. As he takes the ball outside 2-0, he can flat out fly. .260 batting average with a home run and 15 runs batted in. 17 games, he's hit at a .339 clip. That was a major league leading 23 stolen bases on the season. As he fouls it off, and the count evens at 2-2. Davis now. Derek Barton is next. The A's bat here in the first. And drops in there for strike 3. Davis had a few things to say last night to C.B. Bucknor. As he strikes out here, some stuff to say to Doug Eddings. 1 down.
I think Rajay Davis thought this ball was going to hit him in the shoulders. He starts to tuck away, then some late movement on it brings it back closer to home plate.
Well, Wakefield starts the day off with a strikeout. 1 down for Derek Barton. At .284 with 4 home runs and 22 runs batted in. Barton has hit safely in all 9 games on this road trip for the A's. Their trip comes to an end today as they head back to Oakland after the ball game. Fly ball to shallow center. Scudero is out. McDonald is in, and Marco Scudero makes the catch. 2 down. Let's check out the Oakland A's starting lineup. Rajay Davis in center field. Derek Barton at first base. Ryan Sweeney in right field with Kurt Suzuki doing the catching. Jack Cust is the DH. Kevin Kuzminoff at third base. Dave Gross in left field bats 7th. Mark Ellis at second base 8th. And Cliff Pennington is at shortstop. He bats 9th. It is ball 1 to Ryan Sweeney, right fielder for the Athletics. It's a .311, the home run, 25 runs batted in.
Sweeney has quite a few at-bats against Wakefield, 12 in his career with 2 hits.
On the ground to Pedroia at second base. Tim Wakefield. There's a 1-2-3 first inning. The Red Sox are coming up. First inning, and on the mound today for the Oakland A's is Brett Anderson. His 6th start of the year, 2-1 record, 1.88 ERA, worked in 28 2/3 innings, and has 21 strikeouts. Once hitting at .213 against him. His last time out, a victory against the Detroit Tigers, going 5 2/3, allowing no runs. Going to work to Marco Scutaro, who would take strike one. Marco 271, 2 home runs, and 11 runs batted in. Brett Anderson spending time on the DL this year. Returned from the DL on May 29th. He has tossed 6 or more innings in 3 of his 5 starts coming into today's effort. On the DL with left elbow inflammation. This is in the air to right field. Ryan Sweeney back and over to make the catch for the first out in the bottom of the first inning. Let's check out the Red Sox starting lineup. It's brought to you by New England Chevy dealers. Marco Scutaro at shortstop, leading it off with Dustin Pedroia at second base. Victor Martinez back in there as the catcher. Kevin Youkilis at first base with Adrian Beltre at third. Mike Lowell getting a start as the DH. Darnell McDonald in center field. Bill Hall in right field. And Jeremy Hermida is in left, batting ninth. One out in the first inning for Dustin Pedroia. Dustin at .252 with 8 home runs and 26 runs batted in. He's 2 for 10 in this series against the Athletics. And it has really been a pretty quiet homestand all in all for Pedroia. He is 2 for his last 22. Anderson with wins against Seattle and Detroit. His loss was against the Orioles as Pedroia hits one deep to left field. Gabe Gross going back onto the track to make the catch.
The defense for the Oakland Athletics, they're 5th in the American League with 31 errors on the season. Kevin Kuzminoff will be at third base. Cliff Pennington, the shortstop. Mark Ellis at second, and Derek Martin, the first baseman. Left to right, Gabe Gross, Rajay Davis, and Ryan Sweeney. And Kurt Suzuki doing the catching for Anderson.
So 2 down here in the first inning. Brings up Victor Martinez. 279, 7 homers, 26 runs batted in. Victor had last night off. Game 1, he was 5 for 5. 4 doubles. Career high, tying 5 hits on Tuesday night. 4th time that he's done it.
Got that average up now to 279 for Victor Martinez, the 7 home runs.
He's got 7 for 13 on the homestand. Over the last 11 games for Victor, includes 4 home runs, 9 runs batted in. His home run total right now is 7 for the season. 1-2 is a flare to left that's going to fall in for a base hit. Not the hardest hit ball Victor's had on the homestand, but it'll work. It's a 2-out single.
Breaking ball this time. It appears to get in a little bit on Victor Martinez, but still able to get the barrel of the bat on the ball and drop it into left field for the base hit. So Martinez continues to swing the bat well. .431 right-handed coming into the game.
Two down, Martinez at first base, and here is Kevin Youkilis. Okay, 302 with 10 home runs, 32 runs batted in. Line down the left field line, it's getting in on a hop to the wall. Stopping at second base is Victor Martinez. Youkilis with a long single to left. It's 2 on with 2 down here. The Red Sox collect back-to-back hits in the first.
Now Victor Martinez still having trouble running, and with that bad toe, the line shot by Youkilis down in the corner left field. It's going to bounce one hop off the scoreboard, but Victor has to stop at second base because he just doesn't have that speed back yet. Still running with that bad toe.
2 on, 2 down. And here's Adrian Beltre. We'll take strike one. Batting average at .335 for Beltre to start the day. He's good for 6th in the American League, tied with Vladimir Guerrero.
Quickest fastball that's been thrown so far by Anderson. That one at 93 miles an hour. The others have been batting at 89.
Inside at 94 that time. And it's 2-2. He was on the DL, the left elbow inflammation. First time he's ever been on the DL. Up the middle and into center field. A base hit for Beltre. Victor Martinez coming around. He'll score. And the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. All this coming with 2 outs in the inning.
Now Beltre picks up his 38th RBI of the season. He gets the breaking ball from Anderson. It stays up in the zone, and he takes it right back up the middle, right back over the head of Anderson into center field. So the Red Sox jump quickly after 2 quick outs.
So 2 down. It is 1st and 3rd now. A run in. And Mike Lowell takes ball 1. Making the start today as the DH. David Ortiz off today, at least to begin the ball game. Mike at 239 with a home run and 10 runs batted in. To left center field, Rajay Davis will run to get it and end the inning. Red Sox on 3 hits, get a run, lead it 1-0. First run as we head to the 2nd inning at Fenway Park. Wakefield had a 1-2-3 first. It is Kurt Suzuki leads it off here in the 2nd for the Athletics. The catcher for the A's who bats in a cleanup spot. It's a 254 with 5 home runs and 20 runs batted in. High drive to left for Suzuki. It is deep, back, and gone off to Stanchion. It's Suzuki. It's his 6th home run of the year. The Oakland A's with one swing of the bat tie the game 1-1.
Well, Suzuki put in that cleanup spot for the Oakland Athletics, picks up his 6th home run of the season. First ever against Tim Wakefield. He gets the knuckleball that's sinking, but it sinks just about belt high. And Suzuki takes it off the light stand for the home run.
Now 5 for 10 in the series. Got a double, a triple, and 2 home runs. Tim Wakefield giving up his 8th home run of the season. Jack Cust with a home run swing. Can't make contact and is down 0-1. 229 hitter, no homers, and 3 RBIs. Cust, who has led the Athletics in home runs each of the last 3 years, starting this year at AAA in Sacramento before being called up in May. It's a high strike, and it's 1-2. Tim Wakefield in his career is 11-6 against the Oakland A's.
Covidien, a global healthcare products company, is a proud sponsor of the Red Sox Foundation, helping to address health needs in our communities.
Cust takes ball 2, and it's 2-2. First time Wakefield has faced the A's this year, earned the win in each of his first 2 starts against the A's last year. 5 earned runs and 15 innings pitched against Oakland a year ago, and he strikes out Jack Cust. Second K for Tim Wakefield, 1 down.
That ball on the outside part of the plate. Rajay Davis didn't like a call back in the first inning. Cust didn't like this call.
One down, base is empty for Kevin Kuzminoff. Starting game 1 of the series, came off the bench to pinch hit last night and back in the lineup today. Take strike 1. 251 season going for Kuzminoff, the former San Diego Padre. 1 hopper, and is picked by Scutaro, spins and fires. There's 2 down in the inning. Time now to look at the game notes brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. The Red Sox have now won 9 of their last 12 at Fenway. Now have 18 wins at Fenway, which is tied for the most in the American League. Tim Wakefield, 2-0 against Oakland last year. His start July 8th against them last year was the last one he made before going on the DL. The A's are finishing off a 10-game road trip today. They are 5-4 and a winning road trip this season. 2 down in the second inning for Gabe Gross. Jerry, looked back over the years, and Fenway Park has really been call it home court advantage for the Red Sox over the years. The home record has always been spectacular, and this year started a little bit slow, but back to where it really should be.
Yeah, back playing baseball at home the way the Red Sox should be playing baseball at home.
Popped up off third. Beltran to foul. Ground's got to play, and he makes it. To wrap up the inning, and Kurt Suzuki with a solo shot ties the game 1-1. Bottom of the second inning, Darnell McDonald leading it off as he takes strike one from Brett Anderson. McDonald, Hall, and Hermida featured here in the bottom of the second inning. Curveball drops in there for strike two, and it's 0-2. McDonald at 273, 3 home runs, and 13 runs batted in. J.D. Drew the day off in the outfield today, and so is Hermida in left, McDonald in center, and Hall in right. As Darnell strikes out. Look at that inside corner for strike three. Let's check in with Heidi.
Don, this is Brett Anderson's second start since returning from the disabled list. He'd missed about a month with elbow inflammation. I asked his pitching coach, Kurt Young, how he's been doing since his return.
The stuff he had in Detroit was exceptional. You know, he really dominated them for 5 innings. So, you know, he's a guy that a little tender in the elbow. He basically took a month off and rehab work with his arm, but, you know, he came back strong in Detroit.
Anderson has had success against Boston. He's 2-1 with a 2.05 ERA. All 3 starts against Boston coming last year. Don?
All right, Heidi, thank you very much. Yeah, he made a start against the Cleveland Indians on April 24th and then went on the DL. And that first start back that Kurt Young was talking about was at Detroit. It was 5 2/3. Shut down the Tigers, giving up just a total of 3 hits in that outing. He walked nobody and struck out 4. He threw 70 pitches. He extended his pitch count a little bit more for this outing. He's still going to be very careful with Brett Anderson. 1-1 is lined into left center field. Bill Hall has the Red Sox 4th hit of the day.
Well, Bill Hall, 3-game hitting streak, extends it to 4 now. Had been 4 for his last 9. He cleans out an inside fastball right here and takes it into center field for the base hit.
So 1 out, 1 on, and here's Jeremy Hermida. 203, 4 homers, 25 runs batted in. He was 0 for 3 in last night's game, and so far looking for his first hit of the homestand. He's 0 for 15 on the homestand.
Bill Hall at first base, 2 steals on the season. He has not been caught.
This is only the 18th at bat of the season against left-handed pitching for Jeremy Hermida. He's got 111 at bats against right-handers.
Without Mike Cameron available, and of course J.D. Drew getting the day off, Hermida becomes the number 9 hitter, lefty against lefty.
To left field, Gabe Gross on the move. It's hooking away from him, and it'll one-hop the wall. Will Hall heads for third. Throw goes to second, and safe at second base is Hermida. They've been 0 for 15 on the homestand, but a double here. A lefty-lefty matchup.
Little slider that time that stayed up in the zone, and Hermida not trying to pull the ball, goes to the opposite field. Pretty close play at second base, but Jeremy's going to beat it out. And the Red Sox, after the strikeout to McDonald, have second and third.
Safe at second, safe and secure, New York Life. One out, second and third, and Marco Scudero the batter, chance here. In a 1-1 game in the second. Scudero hits a one-hopper to short. Nicely picked by Pennington. Throw to first in time. And in from third comes Hall. Red Sox take a 2-1 lead.
Little hesitation at third base by Bill Hall. A ball he wanted to make sure was not caught in the air by the shortstop. When he sees it bounce, that's when he takes off and comes home to score. Kind of a tough one to read for Bill Hall at third base, but he read it correctly and scores the Red Sox second run of the night. Or the afternoon, I should say. Tardes.
Meet at second base, 2 down in the inning. As Dustin Pedroia takes strike 1. Right out to the warning track in left field in the first inning. 0 for 1 so far today. Just off the outside edge. Ball and a strike to Pedroia. On the ground towards second. Mark Ellis has got it. Retires Pedroia, and the Red Sox are gone in the second, but they get another run and lead it 2-1. Third inning back at Fenway Park. Red Sox have a 2-1 lead. And it's Mark Ellis leads it off for the Athletics. Ellis followed by Pennington and Davis. Popped up foul, backing out of play. Mark Ellis, part of our key matchup. It's brought to you by New England Acura dealers. 8 for 25 against Tim Wakefield at .320. Includes a home run. Wakefield giving up a leadoff solo home run for Kurt Suzuki in the second inning. A fly ball to right. Hall coming in to make the catch for the first out of the third inning.
Discover the wonder at Foxwoods Resort Casino, North America's premier entertainment destination. In addition to more than 380 table games and 7,600 slots, enjoy world-class accommodations, restaurants, retail shops, and 2 18-hole championship golf courses. Foxwoods, nothing compares to the wonder of it all.
One out in the third inning. Here's Cliff Pennington, who sends one foul off to the left. A bunt single in last night's game, snapped an 0 for 27 drought. A tough go of it at the plate, though. Hitting at 141 in his last 25 games.
His last knuckleball from Wakefield almost acts like a curveball as it comes back in, down and in to Pennington.
Popped up right side. Pedroia to the outfield grass. Make the catch, 2 down. Right-hander is up. Vin Mazzaro, the right-hander, kind of a long man for Oakland. You got to wonder about the health right now of Brett Anderson, as this one is popped up back of the mound, and coming from short is Scudero to make the catch. Tim Wakefield. 1-2-3, third inning. It's a 2-1 Red Sox lead. Third inning. Today's Cabot Woodstains legendary performance is a mammoth home run by Manny Ramirez in Toronto. On this date in 2001, Ramirez, playing in his third month in Boston, launched the longest home run ever in what then was known as the Sky Dome. Ball went an estimated 491 feet and caromed off the fifth deck. It was one of 41 homers Ramirez delivered that season. New Hampshire native Chris Carpenter was called to the bullpen. It's brought to you by New England Ford dealers. And Brett Anderson, we told you, kind of a sore elbow. Put him on the DL for a little bit over a month, and he goes 2 innings and leaves this game. Then Mazzaro comes into the game, and starting games in the minors this year, and has been a spot starter for the Oakland A's, and has one start this year with the A's, but he was first into this game from the pen. So it's certainly not good news for Bob Guerin. No announcement yet from the A's, but he goes just 2 innings, throws 36 pitches.
Now, when Guerin was talking with the home plate umpire, Doug Eddings, he did point to that left elbow, so apparently that's the problem again for Anderson.
Victor Martinez leading it off. And there's ball one outside. Pitching line is brought to you by your Boston area Lexus dealers. And it's 2 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Didn't walk anybody, struck out, batted 36 pitches. RBIs for Marco Scudero and for Adrian Beltre. And Mazzaro called up from AAA Sacramento May 20th, his second stint already this year with the Athletics. He's pitched twice, both in relief, 7 innings pitched, giving up 7 runs. Mazzaro was called up for the first time on May 4th, and he started that day against Texas. And a no decision and an A's 7-6 win.
Down at the AAA level in Sacramento, 7 games, 6 starts, a 3-1 record with a 3.13 ERA.
Last year had shoulder injury, which ended his season early. Wrapped it up in mid-August. Breaking ball missing away, and it's 2-2. Nicholas waiting on deck. Red Sox batting here in the home half of the third inning. Zorro started off well last year, going 2-0. 13 1/3 scoreless innings to start the year last year, and finished up 4-9 with a 5.32 ERA. 17 starts for the Athletics. The third-round pick back in 2005. Made his major league debut last year at the age of 22. Didn't go. CB Bucknor. It's a full count, 3-2. Down low, ball 4. And the first walk given up by Mazzaro.
Who is Boston's greatest sports legend? Now is your chance to help us find out with Boston's biggest sports legend tournament presented by Nissan. Vote at Nesson.com/Nissan and enter for a chance to win preferred seating at the Tradition on June 14th and a limited edition print of artist Michael Coyne's Boston mural, courtesy of your local Nissan dealers.
Lead runner on for Boston here in the third inning. Victor Martinez with a leadoff walk as Kevin Youkilis takes strike one. Youkilis with a single in the first inning. Fly ball down the right field line. Ellis and Sweeney, and neither can get in a pretty healthy collision. Mark Ellis and Sweeney coming together, and it looks like Ryan Sweeney got the worst of it.
Well, you got two guys going at full speed into foul territory trying to make that play, and yes, Sweeney did get the worst of it. It looked like he got hit in the head. There's Ellis going out, trying to make the play. Sweeney diving, and yes, he catches like a knee to the head, it looks like, or a thigh to the head. Certainly a nice effort by both players.
Looks like Bob Guerin's going to be getting somebody up. So Ryan Sweeney back up to his feet. And it looks like he is coming out of this game. Patterson coming in here for the Oakland A's. He will take over in left field. Looks like Gabe Gross is going to right.
Well, Red Sox fans, make your June a memorable one. For a limited time only, come see the Red Sox take on the Arizona Diamondbacks, as well as another interleague battle with either the Phillies or the Dodgers. With our new interleague double play packs, visit RedSox.com to get your packs before it's too late.
Well, Gabe Gross moves from left field to right field now, and into the game in left is Eric Patterson. Victor Martinez at first base. Another chance for Youkilis, who's down 0-2. And a swing and a foul tip, and that gets a piece of Kurt Suzuki. These are getting banged up early in this game.
Foul tip by Kevin Youkilis on the slider. In a very painful spot, it does get Suzuki.
Adrian Beltre on deck. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. Youkilis towards left center field. That'll get down. Back to the track in the wall. There's Victor Martinez. Going to try and score. Bogart's going to send him. Here's the throw to the plate. It is going to be in time. They got him. I was a little surprised, Jared, nobody out, that they would send Victor Martinez, who's not running well. Well, the Oakland A's gunning down at the plate.
Exactly right. You know, Martinez has really been having a tough time getting around the bases, and with nobody out, it looked like a second and third situation for the Red Sox. Instead, they get the first out at home plate. Here's the throw from Pennington, who has a very strong throwing arm, and watch the tag by Suzuki. He short hops it, and he gets him on the shoulder before the foot comes to the bag.
Is taking third on the throw. Infield in now for the Athletics as Beltre takes ball one. Beltre singled in the first inning to drive in a run. Now softly lines out to third for the second out of the inning.
So it looked like could have been a big inning for the Red Sox. Second and third, nobody out. Now you got 2 outs and a man at third base. And no runs in.
Here's Mike Bull, flied out to center field in the first inning. For strike two, and it's 0-2. Mike Bull didn't like it. Back-to-back sliders from Vin Mazzaro.
Seems like a pretty generous strike zone so far in this game for Doug Eddings.
Third straight slider, and Lowell grounds it to short. Pennington to first. Mistake by the Red Sox. They are unable to score in that inning. As it turns out, it's 2-1 Boston.
Fenway Park, visit the Beth Israel Deaconess First Aid Stand behind Section 12. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center is the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox. Visit them at bidmc.org.
It's 2-1. Red Sox on top. Now hitting the Athletics 6-1. Barton, Eric Patterson, and Kurt Suzuki to face Tim Wakefield here in the fourth. Wakefield has retired the last 6 batters in a row, and the only A to reach through the first 3 innings of the home run by Kurt Suzuki. This one fouled off, and it's 1-2. Tap right in front of the plate is Martinez is out. Quickly throws off balance and in time. After sprawling to get out there, it was moving away from him, and nice play by Martinez for the first out here of the fourth inning.
Yeah, I think he had the better chance at it than Tim Wakefield. If Wakefield makes his play, he's going toward that first base line. Martinez is able to surround the ball and make a little better throw, it looks like, to first base as Euclid picks it out of the dirt.
Well, down here in the fourth inning, and brings up Eric Patterson, his first appearance of the series as he took over in left field. And now lines one into right center field for a base hit. Over his Hall to play it. Patterson with a very wide turn at first. But a one-out single and just a second hit for the A's of the day.
Patterson jumps on that first knuckleball from Tim Wakefield, not wasting any time, just coming into the ball game and lining the ball into right field for the base hit. Patterson can run a little bit, 3 steals on the season.
One out, one on, and Kurt Suzuki coming up. He took Wakefield deep in the second inning. There goes the runner at first on the first pitch. A little bobble by Martinez, and no chance of getting Patterson, who's into scoring position.
Make that 4 steals on the season without being caught. On the transfer, you could see the bobble there by Victor Martinez. At that point, no chance to get Patterson.
He's now 20 for 22 in his career at second base, and a 1-0 is in there for strike one. The home run for Suzuki in the second inning was his 6th home run of the year. Well, you hate to harp on that situation last inning, but the first out of last inning coming at the plate is Victor Martinez gunned down. A play in which the Red Sox could have had second and third and nobody out in the inning. Instead, that turns out to be a very big play. The Red Sox unable to score at all in that inning. The 1-run lead here. There's a high fly ball for Suzuki again down towards the corner, and it is gone again. A 2-run shot for Kurt Suzuki, his second home run of the day. And the Oakland A's have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, Suzuki came into the game a .333 career hitter against Wakefield. And back-to-back home runs and consecutive at-bats for Suzuki. Knuckleball again about belt high, and Suzuki with his 3rd RBI of the afternoon.
Yeah, he has had a terrific series against the Red Sox. Always seemed to hit the Red Sox well, but in this series has been tremendous. Remember that long hitting streak he had against Boston in consecutive games. He hit safely in 21 career games against Boston. This is into right and in for a base hit. Jack Cust aboard with 1 out in the inning. It's time now for today's Twisted But True Fact. The Florida Marlins may be 28th in attendance, but that number may be going up. That's because the Marlins are currently selling tickets for Roy Halladay's perfect game versus the Marlins from last week. The tickets sold over 3,000 already will count in the total attendance for the game. Roy Halladay's response, it's crazy. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea is a refreshing hard iced tea that tastes like real iced tea. Be a little twisted. Well, it's always amazing how many people say that they were at a particular game. Well, now you can actually have a ticket to say you were there even though you weren't there.
So they're selling ticket stubs of people who were there.
They had plenty left over. Actual tickets.
Oh, actual
Not
tickets.
Stubs. There was plenty of room.
Oh, there's always plenty of room down there.
That's the point.
So they're going to sell like 60,000 of these if they can?
They've already sold 3,000. It is truly twisted.
Sure is.
You could buy one and say you were there.
I would never do something of the sort. Never.
Swing and a miss, and Kuzminov strikes out. Wakefield has his third K of the day, 2 down.
Knuckleball doing the honors for Tim Wakefield again, acting like a curveball as it breaks down and away from Kuzminov.
It grows fouling out to Adrian Beltre, first time up. That's his second look at Tim Wakefield today. Started the game as a left fielder, now in right. And sends one out towards deep left field. Hermida going back, looking up, and that's high off the wall. A ricochet to the center fielder, McDonald. And it is a wall ball double for Gabe Gross as Jack Cust stops at third. And the A's, who have taken the lead in this inning, are looking for more. This will bring the Red Sox pitching coach out, John Farrell.
Now they've come out very aggressive this inning against Tim Wakefield. Including that guy right there, Kurt Suzuki, with the 2-run home run. Want to cheer on the Red Sox for the legendary Green Monster? Pick up the Boston Globes this Sunday, June 6th, to find out how you can win a pair of Fenway's most sought-after seats. The Boston Globe and Boston.com. We've got you covered, Boston.
Well, that tough outing for Tim Wakefield last time out. The fourth inning was a problem inning for him. He gave up 7 runs in that fourth inning. He's given up 3 runs today in this fourth inning so far. And it is second and third in this inning right now as this one misses down and away. There is Jack Cust at third, Gabe Gross at second, and 2 down. Inside for ball 2. Mark Ellis lined out to right field first time up. As he takes ball 3, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Yankees are also playing day baseball today from the Yankee Stadium. They're beating the Orioles today, 5-1 in the 5th inning. Line down the left field line, and a fair ball to the corner. In from third base is Cust. Gross will score as well. And it's a 2-run double for Mark Ellis. Oakland A's take a 5-2 lead.
Well, you kind of highlighted Ellis as a guy that handles Wakefield well, and that time he gets a knuckleball that doesn't do very much. Kind of flat. It's down in the zone, but Ellis able to go down and get it and take it down that left field corner to drive in 2 runs.
Pitch 50 for Wakefield is a drive to right field off the bat at Pennington over his Hall to make the catch. That ends the inning, but a 4-run inning for the Oakland A's, who lead it 5-2. allowed Daisuke Matsuzaka to continue into the 7th inning last night, helped save the bullpen. Matsuzaka struck out 7 batters in his 4th win of the season. Protecting your family's future with affordable, dependable life insurance from SBLI is the smartest and easiest decision you'll ever make. SBLI, the no-nonsense life insurance company. Well, the Red Sox now dealing with a 3-run deficit as they bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Darnell McDonald, they struck out looking first time up, takes a strike over the outside corner and is quickly down 0-2. Well, the return of events this has been. The Red Sox unable to score in the bottom of the 3rd, and Oakland comes back with 4 in the top of the 4th. Shortstop Pennington on the run, who will throw it away. McDonald will not advance any further as Barton runs it down, but now McDonald reaches at first base.
Very protective swing here by Darnell McDonald as he gets a breaking ball. That slow ground ball to barehanded at shortstop by Pennington. The throw's going to be off target, but even if it's on target, I don't think they get Darnell McDonald with his speed. This should go as a base hit for McDonald.
It is a hit, and now 6 in the game for the Red Sox. Lead runner on in the 4th. There's Bill Hall. Hall with a single in the 2nd inning. Came around to score the Red Sox 2nd run. Snapped over the first, and his legs were moving, but he wasn't going anywhere. It was Darnell McDonald, and he may have hurt himself getting back. That was weird. He kind of a stumble there.
But caught in between steps and then slipped. He might have twisted his ankle on that return to first base.
He just looked like went looking for traction and was not there and slipped underneath. Sox already short on outfielders. Not a good situation here.
Take one more look as he gets into his lead, and it looks like to me he turns his ankle over as he's going back into first base.
We'll keep an eye on that. He stays in the game for now. Mazzaro, who came into the game to start the 3rd inning, this is his 25th pitch. It's a 1-0 to Hall, and it's outside ball 2, 2-0. Brett Anderson leaving the game with elbow soreness, left for precautionary reasons. Hall bloops one out toward shallow right field. It's falling fast and in for a hit. And now McDonald takes second base. Appear to be running okay. And the first 2 have reached for the Red Sox here in the 4th inning.
Now Bill Hall picks up his second base hit of the day. A bloop that's going to drop in front of Gross. Dave Gross out there in right field. Here's McDonald playing it halfway in case the ball is caught. Once he knows it's going to drop in, he gets to second base with no problem.
First and second, nobody out. And here is Jeremy Hermida. Hermida doubled in the 2nd inning. Red Sox with 8 hits now in the game. They bat here in the 4th inning. is down 0-2. His first base hit of the homestand had been 0 for 15, but doubled in the second inning. Now ball right side and through into right field. A base hit. Darnell McDonald coming around. He will be out at the plate.
This is not going well.
Unbelievable. For the second straight inning, the first out of the inning happens at the plate. Certainly a no-no.
Now you've had 2 plays as a plate with runners thrown out with nobody out. The first one, Victor Martinez, who's got a bad toe, thrown out at home plate. The tag's going to be on the shoulder before Victor gets to the bag. And now we have a repeat performance here in the 4th inning as Donald McDonald, who has some kind of ankle problem apparently at first base, thrown out with nobody out at home. So a tough afternoon right now for Tim Bogart.
Red Sox are trailing by 3 runs. It is first and second now with 1 out. And Marco Scudero, who is 0 for 2 in the game. Scudero is flied out to right, grounded out to short. It's Hall now at second, Hermida at first. There goes Hall for third base, and he'll get there. It was stolen base. Not running at first was Hermida, so it's first and third now.
Apparently Bill Hall going on his own because no sign was put on it because the runner at first base did not go. Hall feeling he could get a good enough jump where there was no throw. He did. And Hermida remains at first base.
Twin River Casino, just 40 minutes away in Lincoln, Rhode Island, is a proud sponsor of the Red Sox and Red Sox baseball in Nesson during the 2010 season. Twin River will donate $100 to the Jimmy Fund for every stolen base. Twin River Casino, so much, so close, so rewarding. To right field where Gross makes the catch, tagging his Hall. Toward the plate is not going to be in time. And the Red Sox get their 3rd run of the day.
Well, a stolen base pays off for Bill Hall. He gets himself to third base and is able to score on the sacrifice fly by Scudero. And plenty deep enough where it wasn't a tough decision for third base coach Tim Bogart on that one.
And a stolen base in this inning for Bill Hall, so it's 15 steals and $1,500 so far. Donated to the Jimmy Fund on behalf of Twin River. Dustin Pedroia is 0 for 2. He's flying out to the warning track and left, grounded out to second base. Jeremy Hermida at first base with 2 outs now here in the 4th inning. Going away, 2-1. Victor Martinez waiting on deck. He's already been on base twice today. So falling behind 3-1. His first inning of relief was the 3rd. He walked the first batter that he faced in Victor Martinez. And threw that 3rd unscathed. In the 4th year, the Red Sox so far. They'll come up with a run. This is sharply hit, a fair ball. Down into the corner as Hermida heads for third base. He'll be stopped there. It's a double for Dustin Pedroia, and his first hit of the day.
Well, Dustin, who had been 2 for his last 24, picks up that double right down the third base line. So the Red Sox scratching and clawing to get back in this ball game this afternoon. Only down by 2.
With Young, the pitching coach, headed out to talk to Mazzaro.
Doing more on defense is brought to you by Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of Home Depot. Victor Martinez making a fine play on a ball bounced in front of the plate. He's able to get the ball to Euclid and record the out at first base.
So tying runs in scoring position for the Red Sox here. Hermida at third base, Pedroia at second base. And Victor Martinez, who has singled and walked, he has scored a run. And swinging a foul tip. Hermida at third base, Pedroia at second base. 2 outs here in the home half of the 4th inning. Run in. Red Sox have 10 hits. They bat here in the 4th inning. Down and in, and a good sprawling play by Suzuki.
Suzuki sliding to his right with the slider. Able to backhand it.
Fouled off to the left, and it's 2-2. He's scoring 4 times in the top half of this inning. Red Sox have answered with a run. It's 5-3 now. The Athletics on top, but it's 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs and a chance here for Victor Martinez to tie this game. Outside, ball 3. On the ground right side, Ellis has got it. He'll flip to first for the out. And no further trouble for Mazzaro as he gets out of any further trouble. It's 5-3. Athletics on top. Fifth inning back at Fenway Park. Tim Wakefield dealing with Rajai Davis, leadoff hitter for the Oakland A's. Red Sox getting a run back in the bottom of the fourth inning. Davis with a wild swing and a miss, and it's a ball and a strike. Rajai Davis has struck out looking and popped out to shortstop. He is 0 for 2. He went around, and it's 1-2. Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you in part by Eastern Bank, the official bank of the Red Sox television network. Eastern Bank, the best team in banking. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. Fourth strikeout for Tim Wakefield. And there's one down here in the fifth inning.
All 4 strikeouts for Wakefield coming on the knuckleball. Second time he's got Rajai Davis today.
One down for Derek Barton. Barton has popped out to the shortstop Marco Scudero. A little dribble in front of the plate in the fourth inning. Victor Martinez, a nice play, threw him out. A big day today for Kurt Suzuki. A solo shot in the second, 2-run home run in the fourth. There's a ground ball that is just foul. Wakefield running into trouble in the fourth inning. Gives up 4 runs in the fourth. And the A's have a 5-3 lead. There's Suzuki, who's had a big day already today. Off, still 2-2. Eric Patterson, who came into the game with Ryan Sweeney leaving after collision with Mark Ellis in foul ground. 2-2 is hooked on the ground to Pedroia at second base. 2 down in the fifth.
On Sunday's Ultimate Red Sox Show, Heidi's lineup includes ex-top 5 Southpaw starters, plays of the week, and much more. Catch the complete lineup Sunday at noon on the Ultimate Red Sox Show, presented by Arbella Insurance Group. Arbella Insurance, here for good.
2 down in the fifth inning. And here's Eric Patterson, who singled, stole a base, and scored a run in the fourth inning. As he takes strike 1 from Tim Wakefield. Patterson coming in 9 for his last 53, hitting at 170 over the last 23 games. He's made 21 starts this year for the A's, and he chops one right side. Pedroia moves over to get it and throws him out. Tim Wakefield has a nice 1-2-3 fifth. It's a 5-3 Oakland A's lead. Boston coming to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's Kevin Youkilis who takes ball 1 from Vin Lazaro. He's been in the game since the 3rd inning. His 45th pitch of relief is chopped foul. The league leaders are brought to you by Olympia Sports, the official sporting goods retailer of the New England Sports Network. On base percentage of category, a lot of walks for Kevin Youkilis this year, and he's at .450, only behind Justin Morneau. It's a new one. Nicholas Beltran and Lowell to bat here in the 5th inning. Reaches out and lines it to right field. In for a hit. Over the plate is Gross as he has some trouble out there, but Youkilis getting to second anyway easily with a stand-up double to begin the bottom of the 5th.
Second double of the afternoon for Kevin Youkilis. Actually, Gross made a pretty decent play out there. The ball caromed off, and he had to make the play with his bare hand. If not, Youkilis is on his way to third base. Watch the ball come off the wall in the barehanded play right there by Gabe Gross. That ball gets by Gross, you're talking at least 3 and maybe 4.
Adrian Beltre with a swing and a miss. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. An RBI single back in the 1st inning, lined out in the 3rd. Beltre with a swing and a miss. That was by him at 95.
It's been fastball, slider, and changeup for Mazzaro so far. And this last fastball had a little zip on it.
Slider fouled off as lunging after at that time was Beltre. A double for Kevin Youkilis to begin things here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Red Sox trailing by 2 runs. Off to the right, hangs at 1 and 2. Whether it's banking, investments, or insurance, Eastern Bank is here to help you and your community win. And for each Red Sox win this month, the Eastern Bank Charitable Foundation will donate $500 to the Boys and Girls Club of Lowell. Youkilis at second base, a 1-2 to Beltre's outside, and it's 2 and 2. Lowell waiting on deck. Nobody out here in the 5th. That's the at-bat for Adrian Beltre. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball to center field. Rajai Davis is going backpedaling to the track to make the catch as Youkilis tags and heads for third base. He'll get there easily with 1 down.
Pretty good charge put in that ball by Adrian Beltre, but it makes the warning track. Ball left the bat. It looked like it had maybe enough juice to get out of this ballpark, but not quite enough. Does advance Euclid to third with less than 2 outs.
It's time now for today's AT&T trivia question. Brett Anderson, who had to leave the game earlier, is the last rookie pitcher to throw a complete game shutout against the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Before him, who was the last? Mike Lowell takes a strike. He is 0 for 2. Slide out to center field, grounded out to short. Holds up and takes ball 1-1-1. Fouled off to the right, and it's 1-2.
Rather strange here where the infield's playing in with a 2-run lead in the 5th inning.
Just outside, it's 2-2. Almost gets hit and jumps back out of the way, and it's full count. Nicholas double takes third on the flyout by Beltre. 1 out, runner at third. And foul at the plate. Lined and caught by Mark Ellis. He went way up to grab that. Timed the leap perfectly and makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Perfectly timed jump by Mark Ellis at second base. The ball hit very hard by Mike Lowell on a line, and the infielder there almost cost the Oakland Athletics. Plus, if he's back, that becomes a routine play on a line drive, but playing in, you had to make a spectacular play on it. Now with 2 outs, they move back.
So 2 down. Euclid is at third base, and here's Darnell McDonald. Swing and a miss for strike 1. McDonald struck out in the 2nd. He singled in the 4th inning and then appeared to injure himself. Check at first base. He was diving back to the bag. Stayed in the game. Appeared to be running the bases all right. Still in the game. Takes a pitch inside. Fouled off down the third baseline. It's 1-2. I'm Don Orsillo with Jerry Remy and Heidi Watney, bringing you Red Sox baseball in high definition on NESN. Coordinating producer of Red Sox baseball is Russ Ken. Senior program director is Michael Narachi. The associate producer is Jim White. Production assistant Kate Galvin, and NESN's executive producer is Joel Feld. At Fenway Park for the final game of this 3-game series. 1-2. It's a swing and a miss, and McDonald strikes out. Red Sox waste a leadoff double. We have played 5. It's 5-3 Oakland. 5-3, the Oakland A's on top of the Red Sox. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Kurt Suzuki has been a handful today for Tim Wakefield. A solo home run in the 2nd inning. Hit a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. And has 7 on the year. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Suzuki spending time on the DL this year. This is the 15-day DL on the 30th of April. This one is fouled off below us, and it's 1-2.
Time now for the Coors Light freeze cam, and on the play at home plate where Victor Martinez is tagged out by Suzuki. Tag up around the shoulder before the foot gets to the bag. Coors Light freeze cam brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Fly ball to shallow center field this time. Darnell McDonald coming in makes the catch for the first out of the inning. It's the first time today that Tim Wakefield's been able to retire Kurt Suzuki. 1 out here in the 6th inning, and it's now 5 in a row retired by Wakefield. One out for Jack Cust. DH has struck out looking and singled to right. Red Sox have out-hit the Oakland A's today 11-6. Well, they trail 5-3. Left field and in for a base hit. Hermida quickly over to play it. Jack Cust is on with a 1-out single. Let's check in with Heidi.
Don, as we told you yesterday, Ken Griffey Jr. announced his retirement from baseball, and the future Hall of Famer was good friends with Mike Cameron. So I asked Cameron his thoughts on Griffey as a player.
A legend has laid down a very great roots in Seattle, and I think if it wasn't for him in Seattle, then I don't think baseball would have survived without having Ken Griffey Jr. in Seattle.
As we're getting hit by a foul ball down here, the 40-year-old Griffey was a perennial all-star, but an even bigger clubhouse personality who always had a big smile on his face. He said he didn't feel like he was helping the team anymore, so he knew it was time to hang up his cleats. We're all okay down here, though, Don.
All right, Heidi, take it easy down there. Action in the Red Sox pen for the first time today. Ramon Ramirez is warming in the pen. Wakefield working with 1 out here in the 6th inning. Well, it goes, and it's a ground ball softly hit down the third baseline. Fair ball. Beltre plays it and throws out Kuzminoff as Cust takes second. 2 down. Pitching line is brought to you by Ace Ticket. Tim Wakefield 5 2/3, 5 runs, 4 of which came in the 4th inning. Hasn't walked anybody, struck out 4 and thrown 76 pitches. Gross the batter with 2 outs in the inning, and Jack Cust at second. This ground ball up the middle into center field, a base hit. Cust is being waved around. McDonald will just hold on to it as the Oakland A's up their lead to 6-3. A 2-out RBI for Gabe Gross. His second hit, second run batted in.
Well, Gabe Gross jumps on the first knuckleball ground ball back up the middle. For Gross, now RBI number 8 on the season. The Red Sox out hitting the Oakland A's, but the A's have the lead on that scoreboard. Looks like Martinez out to stall a little bit for time. Ramirez throwing in the bullpen. Don't know if he's ready yet.
So 2 down, Gabe Gross at first base, and Mark Ellis, the batter. Lined out in the 3rd inning, doubled in the 4th. He's 1 for 2 with a couple RBIs. Quick check on Gross. A's have had less opportunities, but they've made good. Pitch out. They guessed right, and they're able to get Gabe Gross trying to steal second base. Wraps up the top of the 6th. A's get another run, lead it 6-3. Bottom of the 6th inning, it's 6-3. And Bill Hall leading it off for the Red Sox. Take strike 1 from Vin Mazzaro. Hall's had a good day. 2 hits. He scored 2 runs. It'll be Hall, Hermida, and Scudero to bat here in the 6th inning. Red Sox now trailing by 3 runs. Matt Ziegler is up in the pen for the Oakland A's. Pitched here in last night's game. Mazzaro's been in there since the 3rd inning as Brett Anderson left with some elbow soreness. This is 70th pitch of relief.
Done a pretty nice job since coming in the game unexpectedly early in the ball game because of the injury.
Giving up just the 1 run.
Plus, the Red Sox did have the chance to do more damage, but had some runners thrown out at home plate. And 2 guys thrown at home plate with nobody out. First Victor Martinez, then Darnell McDonald. Which could have been big innings, and then Ellis with a line drive catch with a man at third base. 1 out. So the Sox have had some chances.
This is set back towards the triangle area. 1 hops up into the seats. A double for Bill Hall, who continues his hot hitting day.
3 hits on the afternoon now for Bill Hall. 2 singles and now the double. as he finds the triangle and one hops it into the bleacher section.
All joining Kevin Youkilis, who also has had a 3-hit day so far. Red Sox with 12 hits in the game. Trail 6-3, leadoff double for the second straight inning for Boston. There's Jeremy Hermida. High drive to right for Hermida. Back goes Gross. At the wall, it is gone into the bullpen. Jeremy Hermida hits his 5th home run of the year. It's a 2-run shot, and it's a 1-run game now.
Hermida with number 5 on the season, 27 RBIs, all 5 home runs, all 27 RBIs coming against right-handed pitching. A high fly ball that finds the bullpen. I think that ball surprised Gabe Gross. I don't think he traveled a little bit farther than he expected.
And another member of the Red Sox with a 3-hit day. During the 2010 Red Sox season, Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Red Sox Foundation for every home run hit by the Red Sox. Hess and Hess Express committed to helping the cause. It's up to $36,000 donated.
How about the job by the bottom of the Red Sox lineup? Hall with 3 hits, Hermida with 3 hits on the afternoon, including that 2-run home run.
Throw Darnell McDonald into that mix, and they've got 7 hits between the 3 of them at the bottom of the order. Hermida had been hitless on the homestand, but a big day today. Red Sox now trailing by just a run. This is pitch 75 for Mazzaro. And Scudero takes strike 1. Scudero has fly to right, grounded to short, and hit a sacrifice fly. Slider in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Ortiz obviously available on the bench today for the Red Sox, not in the starting lineup. This one is down the right field line towards the pole, and over is Gross to make the catch right by the pole. He kept moving over and trying to figure out where that wall was. Reaching gingerly, but he makes the grab.
Did that ball bounce up and then back into his glove? No. A little bit of a snow cone.
Gross makes the grab for the first out of the inning. And here's Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia flying out in the first, grounded out in the second, doubled in the fourth. Strike it. It's 2-1. 2 runs given up by Mazzaro in this inning. That'll make 3 that he's given up since coming into the game. Slider and a swing and a miss. Darting down and away. 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders. The first one was inside to Dustin Pedroia. This one away off the outside edge.
Left field. Back goes Patterson looking up, and it is high off the wall. Rajay Davis plays the Karen. Pedroia's got a double, his second of the day. Well, Bob Guerin making his way out. To make the change, that ball almost got out of here. It is a 6-5 Oakland A's lead, pitching change from Fenway Park.
on the market. Find Arbor Coat at your local Benjamin Moore retailer.
Brad Ziegler into the game here with one out in the sixth inning. Becomes the third pitcher of the day for the Oakland A's. 26th appearance, a 2-2 mark, 2.49 ERA. He's logged 25 and a third innings. Opponent's hitting at 213 against him. And Ziegler last night charged for a run and 2 hits. Pitched in the 7th inning in last night's game. It was the first time that he has been scored upon after he had gone 8 scoreless outings. Worked out to be 9 full innings without giving up a run until last night. Comes in with Pedroia at second. And Victor Martinez, who takes strike one. Victor singled and scored back in the first to walk in the third and grounded out in the 4th inning. And there for strike 2, and it's 0-2. Hall started this inning with a double. Hermida with a 2-run home run. Fly out for Scudero, and then Pedroia, who nearly hit it out of the yard, right at the top of the wall and left, is able to double. He represents the tying run. Martinez hits a bloop. Pennington back to grab it.
Tomorrow night at 6, don't miss. Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe Red Sox Game Day Live with TC, Jim, and Heidi. You'll get a preview as Clay Buchholz goes for his 8th win this season in Game 1 of a 7-game road trip to Baltimore and Cleveland. Plus a look at the struggling Orioles, who are 1-9 in their last 10 games. It's all coming up tomorrow night at 6, only on NESN.
2 outs here in the 6th inning. Kevin Youkilis, the batter, has had a good day today. As he takes strike 1, a 3-hit day, single, 2 doubles. In the series for the Oakland A's, 11 runs, 8 2/3 for the pen. Made Bob Guerin into that pen a lot earlier than he anticipated. Elbow soreness for his starter, Brett Anderson, leaving the game for precautionary reasons. Inside, 2-2. Adrian Beltre on deck. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Full count.
That breaking ball from Ziegler, because of that type of delivery, almost comes in like a frisbee. Drops down to the side and kind of floats upwards toward home plate.
He goes around, and Youkilis is hot. And Doug Eddings didn't even check. He rings him up and ends the inning. 6-5 Athletics.
Friendly events this July. Fenway Park will once again host the Futures at Fenway minor league doubleheader and the Cape Cod League All-Star Game. Both events have family-friendly ticket prices. Fans will enjoy autograph sessions as well as discounted concessions. Visit redsox.com/futures or redsox.com/Cape Cod to get your tickets today.
6-5, A's on top as Tim Wakefield goes the first 6 innings. And it's Ramon Ramirez into the game here for the 7th, his 21st appearance, 5.85 ERA. Fly ball sent foul off to the left. Action behind Ramirez is Hideki Okajima. Not seen him for 5 days. Mark Ellis has lined out to right and double. He was at the plate when Gabe Gross was caught trying to steal. Ended the 6th inning, so he leads off the 7th. And takes ball 3. It's also been 5 days for Ramirez since we last saw him. He pitched in the series against Kansas City. And a leadoff walk to begin things here in the 7th inning from Mark Ellis. It's time now for the answer to today's AT&T trivia question. For Brett Anderson, who was the last rookie pitcher to throw a complete game shutout against the Red Sox at Fenway? It's been a while. Got to go back to 1989. Jim Abbott, who shut the Red Sox out here at Fenway Park August 30th of 1989. He was pitching for the California Angels, as they were known then. Abbott went 12-12 that season and had 2 shutouts. But Pennington is squaring, and he drops it down the first baseline. Ramirez will flip to first. The sacrifice complete as Ellis takes second base. Dunkin' Donuts is in its 11th year of hosting local youth groups and charitable organizations in the Dunkin' Dugout. Special seating section here at Fenway Park. Thousands of children have had the chance to catch a Red Sox home game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. As always, we thank the kind folks at Dunkin' Donuts for dropping off refreshments in the booth.
Early today, first inning, right out of the chute.
Day baseball from Fenway Park. As John Farrell out to talk to Ramon Ramirez. A leadoff walk to begin this inning. Sacrifice for Pennington. And runner at second with 1 out. Top of the order, Rajay Davis. Not been able to get on base today. Struck out twice and popped out. Strike 1 to Davis. There's his not yielded runs in 5 of his last 7 outings, 6 1/3 innings. Bluffs to second, does not throw. Ellis diving back. Up to second, and now a throw, and Ellis is back. Davis takes strike 2 and is down 1-2. 93 from Ramirez, and on the inside corner, Rajay Davis not been happy with input of her Doug Innings. Chops it softly down the third baseline. Beltre on the run is not going to get there in time, and it gets away. This will score a run as Ellis comes in. They will award the plate for him as it ends up in the crowd, and Rajay Davis to second base. Another run for the Athletics, who move on top 7-5.
This may go as a base hit and an error. We'll have to see. The speed of Rajay Davis down the line forces the rush here by Beltre. The throw's going to get by Kevin Youkilis, and a run comes across. And he'd have been safe at first base even with a good throw. And then there's the ball getting by Youkilis, and the run comes home.
So an error is charged. It is a base hit and an error. And the pitching change. Ramon Ramirez leaving. Okajima coming in. Step aside from Fenway Park. A's on top 7-5. Thanks, Tom. Back here at Fenway Park, where Hideki Okajima is into the game with one out. His 23rd appearance, a 2-1 record, 5.40 ERA. It's sitting at .314 against Okajima. His last outing gave up 2 runs on 3 hits to Kansas City. Again, bluffing with Rajay Davis at second base, the speedster. And 1 out in the inning, a run in for the A's, who lead at 7-5. Ramon Ramirez charged with that run. He's also responsible for Davis at second, who had started and then stopped, and Okajima twisting off the mound again.
23 steals at second base for Rajay Davis.
Derek Barton taking strike 1 from Okajima. Barton is 0 for 3 today. He's popped out, grounded out twice. Manny Del Carmen up in the pen for Boston as the A's bat here in the top of the 7th inning. in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Rajay Davis with a major league leading 23 stolen bases. Juan Pierre is second with 20 of the Chicago White Sox in the American League. Closest in the National is Michael Bourne, the Houston Astros, who has 17. So Rajay Davis, who's out there doing a little dancing right now. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 to Derek Barton.
Split-fingered fastball for Okajima to quickly get ahead of Barton. Russ Davis would love to be able to steal third base, get there before 2 outs. That's why so much attention being paid to Rajay Davis at second base right now.
This one fouled off, hangs at 1-2. He's yet to try it. Six innings today for Tim Wakefield. 8 hits, 6 runs. He didn't walk anybody, struck out 4. On the hook at the moment, Ramon Ramirez has given up a run so far. Responsible for Davis at second base. 1-2 from Okajima. Now he takes off. Okajima turns, and the tag applied by Beltre. Finally got him. First time he tried to steal, and Okajima had yet to throw, so he fires to third base, and they get him.
Rajay Davis a little premature with his jump. Walking lead, Okajima hadn't even gone into the set position. And Beltre there, heads up play by Beltre to get over and make that tag. He just took off while he was standing on the mound.
1-2 pitches down low, and it's 2-2, so that clears the bases now. He's in scoring position with 1 out, and Red Sox able to get him, caught stealing. Okajima literally waited him out. He was going to go one way or another.
He was going to go. You see most guys go when they get to the set position, though. Okajima was just standing on the mound.
On the ground by the mound and into center field. That highlights the caught stealing. Would have been another run for the A's, but instead here it's a 2-out single for Derek Barton.
Well, you're right. The caught stealing proves to be a very big play, because this would have certainly been another run the way Davis runs for the Oakland Athletics. Barton extends his hitting streak now to 10 games.
So a 2-out base runner, and it brings up Rick Patterson. He's 1 for 2 with a stolen base and a scored run. Ball 2, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Kurt Suzuki waits on deck. A 2-home run day today. Both those off Tim Wakefield. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Once again, the splitter from Okajima. This time he keeps it down in the zone. Gets the swing and miss from Patterson.
Down low. Walked by Victor Martinez. No advance at first base for Barton. Full count. Okajima trying to preserve this 2-run deficit. Give the Red Sox a chance to get the offense back up again. 3-2 is strike 3 over the inside corner against Patterson to end the inning. It's 7th inning stretch. The A's grab a run and lead it 7-5.
Break down the key plays of the series finale and bring you the post-game press conferences of Terry Francona and Tim Wakefield. It's all part of our complete reaction from the Red Sox clubhouse. It's coming up right after the game on W. Mason Extra Innings Live.
In between innings, David Ortiz told by Terry Francona that he'd be hitting in this inning in the DH spot, so that's a day for Mike Lowell. Adrian Beltre, Mike Lowell was to bat in this inning, and then Darnell McDonald will be Ortiz instead, who's on deck. Beltre 1 for 3 today with an RBI. A swing and a miss, down 0-2. Matt Ziegler came into the game in the 6th inning. They tied both batters he faced, Martinez and Youkilis. Back out there for the 7th. Ball down the first baseline. It's grabbed by Barton, who tags the bag. 1 down. It takes teamwork to bring home the trophy. Eastern Bank has been awarded highest customer satisfaction in retail banking in the New England region by J.D. Power and Associates. One out, and the introduction of the pinch hitter David Ortiz, the player of the month for the month of May. Red Sox dealing with a left-hander today in Brett Anderson, so not in the starting lineup as Ortiz takes strike 1.
Terry Francona said it was something they had talked about a couple of days ago, getting this final game off, or at least the start of it off, and getting Lowell in there.
Ortiz with a 2-for-2 night here last night. Scored 2 runs, had a double, a home run, and 2 RBIs. Also walked twice. Here's Jerry Blevins, the left-hander in the pen. It's outside, ball 2. Earl McDonald on deck, 1 out in the 7th. 3-1. Fouled off, full count. Ortiz will walk to begin the inning. Didn't go. This is C.B. Bucknor. 1 out walk here for Ortiz. And another pinch hitter coming up here for the Red Sox in the inning. Darnell McDonald is called back as J.D. Drew makes his way to the plate. So Blevins, the left-hander, getting up in the pen down there and just starting to warm. I don't think he's been up that long. Buy him some time as Suzuki heads out to talk to Ziegler.
And a way to get him some time is have a conversation, have a couple of throws to first base.
Ortiz at first, 1 down. J.D. Drew pinch hitting. He takes ball 1 away. Striking, it's 1-1 to Drew. And Ziegler 3 for 6 with a double in his career. Drew lines it to right. This will get down and roll a while. David Ortiz headed for third base where he'll be stopped. It's a double for J.D. Drew, and the Red Sox have the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out.
Well, the pinch hitting pays off. The walk to Ortiz, the double by Drew. Red Sox second and third. The potential tying run now in scoring position. That ball was supposed to be away. It stays in on Drew and quickly shoots it by Gabe Gross out there in right field.
Ortiz at third, Drew at second, 1 out. And Bill Hall, the batter. Hall takes ball 1. He's had quite a day already. 2 singles and a double. He has 3 hits. He scored 3 runs. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Chop towards shortstop. Pennington will go to first. A run will score. David Ortiz scores. It's a 1-run game again. Drew takes third on the ground out, and there's 2 down in the inning.
Well, Bill Hall's had a nice afternoon. 3 hits in the game. Now the ground ball with the infield back brings the Red Sox to within 1. That's going to be it for Ziegler. Only option for Pennington to go to first base to get the out.
Pitching change from Fenway Park. It's now 7-6 Athletics. Big day today for Kurt Suzuki. 2 home runs off Tim Wakefield, including this one, his second one, and the 4th inning, a 2-run shot. Red Sox had some early chances with nobody out a couple of different times. Tim Bogar sending base runners, and this time Victor Martinez was gunned down, and Al McDonald will be gunned down later. And a home run for Jeremy Hermida as part of this Red Sox game today. A 2-run shot for Hermida in the 6th inning, his 5th of the year. It is a 1-run game now, 7-6. With the 4th Oakland pitcher of the day on Jerry Blevins. 23rd appearance, 2-0, 4.91 ERA. And it's sitting at 308 against him. Hermida batting with a tying run 90 feet away at third base, and J.D. Drew. Hit day for Hermida, double, single, and a home run. Gets jammed, pops it up foul, should get onto the screen. Suzuki coming back. They went on the play.
The Amica Pit Zone is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Amica Insurance is not just how you covered, it's how you treated. And in the 6th inning, Jeremy Hermida treats one out of the ballpark. Home run number 5 on the season for Hermida. 2-run shot.
The ball fouled off, hangs at 1-2.
The fan getting right in Suzuki's face, and Suzuki gets a kick out of it.
One-two turn on foul on the right field line. Out ahead of that, it was Jeremy Hermida. Swing and a miss. Hermida down on strikes. Red Sox get a run. We played 7. 7-6 Oakland.
Red Sox final with T.C. Eck and Heidi. Don't miss the highlights from Phenoms Steven Strasburg's minor league start and Jim Joyce the day after behind the plate in Detroit. Plus a preview of Clay Buchholz's start tomorrow in Game 1 against the Orioles. It's all coming up after the game, only on NESN.
Changes for the Red Sox. J.D. Drew, who pinch hit, stays in the game in right field. And Bill Hall moves from right field to center field. The pitcher for the Red Sox, we play along to the 8th. It's 7-6. The Athletics on top, and Kurt Suzuki leads it off. And sends one to right field. Drew coming in and will make the running grab. Fourth pitcher of the day for the Red Sox is Manny Del Carmen, his 23rd appearance. 1.73 ERA. Opponent's hitting at just 128. As Del Carmen has gone 7 1/3 scoreless innings in his last 6 outings, holding opponents to 1 hit in his last 7 1/3. He's faced the minimum in 4 of his last 5 appearances. It has been incredibly good. Into the shift go the Red Sox defensively in the infield for Jack Cust. There's 2 hits today. Both singles, and he is struck out. There's Pedroia in short right. Tim Wakefield today on the hook. He went 6 innings, giving up 6 runs. Saw Ramon Ramirez, who gave up a run, and Hideki Okajima went a third of an inning. Ball and 2 strikes to Jack Cust, who bats now. Kevin Kuzminoff waits on deck. Red Sox trying to get their 3rd win of this series and sweep them. Last night, Daisuke Matsuzaku, who gave up 3 runs in the first inning. A stellar performance after that. 7 strikeouts, no walks. Easy to think that he gave up 10 hits in that game. Didn't seem that way, but he goes 6 2/3. Cust hits a high fly ball to deep right field. Drew going back, looking up, and that ball is gone well into the bleachers. A blast for Jack Cust. And the A's go back up on top by 2. It's 8-6.
Well, Jack Cust picks up his first home run of the season, and it's a big one. Last home run October 1st of last season. Gets a high fastball from Manny Del Carmen and hooks it well over that Red Sox bullpen, probably about 10 rows back.
Now Kuzminoff gets into this one to deep left field. Back, and that ball is gone. Oakland A's go back-to-back in the 8th. Solo shot for Cust, now a solo shot for Kuzminoff, and it's now 9-6 Oakland.
Well, a home run ball doing the Red Sox in this ball game this afternoon. Kuzminoff picks up his 5th, and it's on a curveball from Del Carmen. That ball had the outside part of the plate, but hooked by Kevin Kuzminoff. 2nd home run of the series.
Well, the Red Sox, who had the tying run at 3rd base in the 7th inning, could not score. Hermida was struck out by Jerry Blevins. But Oakland has come back here and added 2 more in back-to-back home runs. Scott Atchison is up in the pen now for Boston. 1 out in the inning, and Gabe Gross the batter. slices it foul for strike one. Got 2 hits today, a double and a single. He's driven in a pair. Yankees today with a 6-3 advantage over the Baltimore Orioles here in the 9th inning at Yankee Stadium. Red Sox starting the day 5 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays and 2.5 back of New York. Rays are off today. Fly ball sent down the left field line and out of play. 36-18 for Tampa Bay at the moment. Most victories in the majors. He's had something in his eye, but ready to go here with a count of 1-2. To right field, J.D. Drew back a step or two to make the catch for out number 2.
Every Red Sox game that goes in extra innings, the Sox get a save. CVS Pharmacy will donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston. CVS Pharmacy is the official pharmacy of the Boston Red Sox.
Two down here in the 8th, and Mark Ellis, the batter. Lined out to right in the 3rd. He doubled in the 4th inning. Walked in the 7th. That's a ground ball into left field. A base hit for Mark Ellis on for the 3rd time today.
Now, Mark Ellis had a big hit in the 4th inning where he drove in a couple of runs on a double.
It's 9-6 Oakland, a pitching change from Fenway.
For a look at the road ahead, brought to you by Safeco Insurance. Tomorrow the Red Sox head to Baltimore. For the 2nd time this season, it'll be a 3-game set with the Orioles for the Sox before heading to Cleveland for the only time this season. After 4 at Progressive Field, the Sox return home for more interleague play with the Phillies, followed by the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Red Sox is Scott Atchison, his 9th appearance, a 4.97 ERA. And he comes on here for Manny Del Carmen. Pennington bats with a runner at first base and 2 down here in the 8th. Pennington is the only member of the starting 9 for the Athletics not to have a base hit so far today. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. He's had 13 hits. There's ball 2, 2-0. Back-to-back home runs for Costa and Kuzminov here in the 8th. 2-0 pitch is ball 3, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Red Sox had the tying run at third base in the bottom of the 7th inning, couldn't get it in. And the A's come up with 2 big solo shots here in the 8th to take a 3-run lead. Runner at first goes, but there is ball 4 to Cliff Pennington. And a 2-out walk here for Pennington, 2 on for the A's. It's just the second walk given up today by Red Sox pitching all day. So 2 on and 2 down for Rajay Davis. Strike 1 to Davis. He struck out twice, popped out, reached on an infield hit. Scott trying to steal in the 7th inning. On the ground is short. Scudero will go to second base for the force out. It wraps up the inning, but the A's go back-to-back with home runs on top 9-6. In the 8th, Custon Kuzminov, and it's 9-6. Work to do for the Red Sox as they come to bat here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the order, Marco Scudero. We'll take strike 1. Marco has fly to right, grounded to short, has sacrifice fly, and fly to right again. He has 2 RBIs in the game. Evans came in, got a big strikeout in the 7th inning, got Hermida with a tying run at third base, and J.D. Drew in the 7th. More strike 2, and it's 1-2. Marco Scudero, the former member of the Oakland A's.
Well, you have my permission anyway, but don't do it too often.
One, 2 is inside, 2-2. Joy on deck, then Victor Martinez here in the 8th. Fly ball to left field. Back goes Patterson in the corner at the wall. That ball is gone into the monster seats. Into the first row. Scudero thinks it's gone, and the umpires agree with him. Marco Scudero hits his 3rd home run of the year. And the Red Sox are now back within 2. It's 9-7.
Marco Scudero gets that fastball down and in a high fly ball that's going to go at the top of the screen right on top of the wall. So it is a home run. It's going to be challenged maybe by Bob Guerin. But that clearly shows right there it did hit the top of the wall and came back on the field.
Well, C.B. Buckner is pointing out just needs to clear that red line, and it clearly did. They're going to get together, though. Danny Demuth, the crew chief, coming over from first base. Take a look at this as we do.
Yeah, they're going to take a look at it. We've already seen it about 3 times, and clearly they're going to come back and say it's a home run for Marco Scudero. Head up to the umpire's room to look at it on replay. Visit the official online shop of the Boston Red Sox at redsox.com. Browse the largest selection of official gear, including the latest apparel, nostalgic memorabilia, and authentic classics for the whole family. Get your gear from the official source, the redsox.com shop, except no substitutes. Just to the right of the Nesson logo, you see the baseball hit the top of the wall and bounce back onto the field of play. That'll come back ruled, I'm sure, by the umpires as a home run for Marco Scudero. And the Red Sox will be within 2.
Terry Francona coming out to talk to the only umpire left on the field. It's the home plate umpire, Doug Eddings. As they wait for the crew chief, Danny Demuth, to come back. They head up to the umpire's room to make the reviews here at Fenway Park in the umpire's room, which is just off the visiting clubhouse area.
We've seen this now a number of times here at Fenway Park.
It's always involved the top ledge.
Yes, it has.
Can't think of anything to right. We've had anything. And there it is, a home run. So it is a 2-run ball game now with nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. Dustin Pedroia coming up. Pedroia with 2 hits today, both doubles. As he takes ball 1 outside. There's ball 2, 2-0. Ball 3, 3-0. Closer for the Oakland A's is up, Andrew Bailey. We have not seen in the series. There's a strike, 3-1. Victor Martinez on deck. Nobody out here in the 8th. Strike 2, full count. Ball 4. Tying run will be coming to the plate as Pedroia heads down to first with a walk.
Third time that Pedroia has been on base. A couple of doubles, now this walk in the 8th inning.
Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you in part by Eastern Bank, the official bank of the Red Sox television network. Eastern Bank, the best team in banking. Heard Young, the pitching coach, out to talk to Jerry Blevins. He's given up a home run and a walk to begin this 8th inning. Got a big strikeout to end the 7th, but the 8th has not gone quite as well. Nobody out, and Victor Martinez coming up. Victor has singled, walked, grounded out, and popped out. Outside, ball 1. Martinez and Ute back-to-back here in the inning. 1 for 1 today against the lefties, but wearing out left-handed pitching overall. Vlad Guerrero on top in that category. Ball 2, 2-0. Victor off the glove of Kuzminoff at third. It kicks to short. No play for Bennington, and it's a base hit for Victor Martinez.
At first I thought Bennington was going to try to make a throw on this. Is that ball deflecting off Kuzminoff's glove? A rocket by Victor Martinez. But Bennington wisely holds on to the baseball. So the Red Sox now with first and second and nobody out.
Bob Guerin heading to the mound. He's got his closer out there, and he may be looking for 6 outs. As there's nobody out here in the 8th. It's 9-7 now, Oakland.
Extra Innings Live with TC, Eck, and Heidi. They'll break down the key plays in this series finale and bring you the post-game press conferences of Terry Francona and Tim Wakefield. It's all part of our complete reaction from the Red Sox clubhouse. It's coming up right after the game on WB Mason Extra Innings Live.
Closer on for the Athletics. His 22nd appearance of the year, 11 out of 13 in save opportunities. Opponents hitting at 200 against him. 11 times last year he went 2 innings. This is not exactly foreign territory for him. However, this year his longest outing is an inning and 2/3. Did that back on May 18th. But it is a 2-run lead right now for the A's. Pedroia at second base, Martinez at first base, and Kevin Youkilis swings at the 0-1 and is down 0-2. Andrew Bailey has recorded a save in each of his last 5 outings. His last one was Monday at Detroit. So the Red Sox closer in the pen. Fouled off, and it's still 0-2. 98 from Bailey. Last year, Bailey made the jump from Double-A to the majors and named the American League Rookie of the Year. Set an Oakland rookie record with 26 saves. Youkilis takes ball 1.
Asking a lot out of him today to get the 6 outs.
Adrian Beltre waiting on deck. Youkilis pops it up into shallow center. In comes Rajay Davis to make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Fastball at about 96 miles an hour from Bailey. Upstairs just a little bit to Kevin Youkilis. He pops it up to center field.
One down here in the 8th. Adrian Beltre. He is 1 for 4 today with an RBI. Singled back in the first inning to drive in a run. And takes ball 1. David Ortiz, who pinch hit for Mike Lowell in the DH spot in the 7th. On deck. Trying to hold up, but could not. It was Beltre. Dana Demuth said he offered 1-1.
Once again, it's that high 96 fastball. Beltre asking the first base umpire for the ball. Didn't get the one he wanted.
Hopped up. Foul off third base. Kuzminoff by his dugout. Can't make the catch.
And down into the dugout. Nice effort by Kuzminoff as he goes as far as he can go down the steps, reaches over, and then down on the runway.
Now, had he made that catch, would have been out of play, though, right? Because you got to be in front of the dugout, do you not?
As long as he's walking down the steps, he can make that play.
You can catch him on the steps.
Yep.
One-two to Beltre. He's fouled off to the right. And the A's have made good on their opportunities today. Haven't had a bunch of them. The Red Sox have had a bunch of them, just 3 for 17. Fly ball to right field. Goes to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here comes Big Papi, and 2 outs in the 8th. Ortiz walked in the 7th inning with a pinch hit for Mike Lowell. There's still a lot of fastballs been coming in, but that was a breaking ball. And Red Sox have Pedroia at second, Martinez at first. And back to the gas. He misses 2-0.
Yeah, fastballs, cut fastballs, and that one breaking ball you mentioned, Don.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1. 97 on the fastball, and Doug Eddings calls it a strike.
That's not one you want to swing at anyway on a 2-0 count. If you're looking to hit the ball out of the ballpark, nasty pitch by Bailey.
Swing and a miss. Pitch down and in, and it's 2-2.
This time to the inside corner for Bailey.
It's coming in. We got Euclid to fly out, Beltre to fly out. 2-2 to Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Gets it by him. Ortiz strikes out, and it ends the inning. Red Sox get a run, but it's still 9-7 Oakland. Top of the Red Sox. It's the top of the 9th inning as Scott Atchison returns to the mound for Boston. Derek Martin to lead it off here for the A's. Atchison coming into the game and getting the final out of the 8th. Martin 1 for 4. He singled in the 7th and hits a high fly ball to right. J.D. Drew going back at the wall to make the catch. And in front of it and on the warning track for the first out of the ninth.
J.D. taking a peek, see how much room he's got. He feels the warning track and makes the play right in front of the wall, right in front of the bullpen. Coming up after the game today, it's Granite City Electric Red Sox final with T.C. Eck and Heidi. Don't miss the highlights from Phenom Steven Strasburg's minor league start and Jim Joyce the day after behind the plate in Detroit. Plus a preview of Clay Buchholz's start tomorrow in Game 1 against the Orioles.
One out in the 9th inning. Eric Patterson, the batter. Fouled off to the right, and it's 0-2. 6 runs charged to Tim Wakefield today in 6 innings. Ramon Ramirez was charged with a run, and Manny Del Carmen charged with 2. Del Carmen gave up solo shots back-to-back to Cust and Kuzminov in the 8th. And it's a 9-7 A's lead. Greg Breslow, the left-hander, up in the pen. By the left, falling fast and in for a hit to the track in the wall. Hermida back to play it. As into second base with a stand-up 1-out double goes Patterson, his second hit of the day.
He's been quite a pain in the neck since being in the game here this afternoon. You mentioned Don, a base hit, stolen base, and now the double down that left field line. No shortage of hits this afternoon here at Friendly Fenway.
13 for the A's, 17 for the Red Sox. 1 out in the 9th. And it is the Red Sox who trail by 2 runs. Kurt Suzuki's had a good day. Solo shot, 2-run home run. As he takes ball 1. Both the home runs were off Tim Wakefield. And Wakefield is on the hook in this game. He came in at 1-3. Ball 3, 3-0.
Way Suzuki swung the bat today. He may have the green light. 3-0.
Takes strike 1. Joe Nelson now warming in the pen. It's a strike. Runner goes and safe at third base is Patterson.
Now the second steal of the afternoon for Patterson. He stole second base earlier in the ball game. Now, without even a walking lead, steals third. It's a high throw from Victor Martinez. By the time Beltre slaps the tag down, safe at third. Red Sox pull the infield in with 1 out.
Ground ball to third base. Beltre's coming home with it. They get Patterson in a rundown. Beltre will apply the tag. Second out of the inning. And Suzuki stops at first, and there's 2 down.
Playing contact with the infield in. And Beltre able to get the good throw home to Victor Martinez, who runs him back to the bag. Finally, the flip to Beltre, and they get the tag out, and the runner remains at first base. They couldn't stay in the rundown long enough to get the man in the scoring position.
So 2 down. Kurt Suzuki at first base, and Jack Cust the batter.